Welcome to the show. My name is Lee, right here, and with me is the wanted. Hey, Shiva, how's it going, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing very well myself. Max,
Very good. Great to be here.
I'm so glad you guys said your first time in India and in Bangalore. You guys went to Mumbai. Talk me more about that experience. How did you guys like Mumbai?
It was amazing. We were only there briefly, and we didn't, know what to expect. But the crowd was amazing. They knew every word to every song, and I said on stage, I'm quite emotional because they've been asking us to come to India for 12 years.
Yeah.
It was just nice to finally meet the people online,
Right.
So yeah, it was amazing.
Max?
Same. It was just incredible. We didn't know what to expect. Obviously, we've had a lot of love online for a long, long time. But actually, physically being here and seeing our Indian fans and hearing them sing the songs back, and honestly, it was just like, it was a dream come true for us. They were saying it was a dream come true for them, but to be out here in India and performing, it's like a pinch me moment, and we just want to do it more and more.
We would love to have you back. Please keep coming back to India and Bangalore as well.
We will.
I'm glad. So tell me more about how you guys started as a band. When you're growing up, your influences. How did the entire name of the Wanted as well come up?
Ooh, this is a very long story, but we'll try and keep it brief. There was a call by Universal for artists for this boy band. We all gathered together. I think it was like 9,000 people auditioning. Yeah, kind of like
9,000 people.
2 years.
took nearly 2 years, and they'd chosen like Max and Nathan and Tom earlier,
Yeah,
like the
it's-
first few part of the year. I think it was the final year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't
Earlier,
too far,
yeah.
but I remember we were sort of people. Nothing was sort of
Yeah.
guaranteed, but then
They had an idea, yeah, and
the
then
most interesting bit about the whole putting it together was that in the final stages of the audition process, Siva was there with his identical twin
Whoa.
and his older brother.
Yeah.
So it was a battle. Pretty much, it was one of them three for the last
yeah.
place.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So your
Like-
parents would have been like, at least one is going through it.
We said to each other, at least one of us get in, and so by the end of it, they're kind of switching us out, and yeah.
And then I was like, oh, anyone but him.
He's still saying that, by the way. But yeah, and then we got it, and then he chose us, and we went on a school tour and a club tour, and we didn't know what to expect. We had these songs that we loved that we'd chosen, and one of our singles, All Time Low, we were singing, and we weren't sure about the reaction of the British public, and we put it out, we released it, and our first song went #1.
Wow.
And that was like the moment we were like, okay, what we're doing it makes sense, and it gave us the confidence to kind of push forward and start releasing more music. And I think by the time we got to like releasing fully internationally, like Glad You Came, we'd done like an album probably in the UK.
Yeah, we've done about 4 or 5 singles, I think.
4 or 5 singles, yeah, in the UK. So
Wow.
you kind of got the UK knew us for like maybe 2 years, like
Yeah.
before
And then we got
before
to-
you got to know
oh,
us.
okay.
So by the time Glad You Came hit internationally, we felt like we knew who you were.
You were glad you came, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was it.
Always.
We were traveling ever since. We just traveled everywhere for years and years and years. We had like no weekends off, but we just loved getting out there and
Nice.
singing, So yeah, when we're here now, like we still love it. We still kind of it's such a fulfilling job, and I wake up every day going, okay, what's gonna happen today? And every day is new, so it's very exciting.
I'm glad. Now, what's been your most memorable moment of your career so far in terms of maybe a live event or a fan engagement? What stands out for you guys?
I'm not just saying this. I mean, being out here is definitely one of them. I think
Right.
because it's recent as well, and we've not done a lot for such a long time. It's one of those things I think will sit with me for a while. Like I did, like Siva said earlier, in Mumbai on stage. Like felt quite emotional actually. Like seeing our fans here and them singing back, and we'd been to the Ravi slums that morning, and that was quite a very heartwarming and humbling experience. And I think to go from that to then going on stage and having all these lights and fans, and it was
You just felt so
a
grateful.
real real contrast to kind of
Yeah.
emotion really. And so I think being in India has been very, very special. Before India, for me personally, would have to be the first time that we ever did the arena in Manchester, just coming through the stage and seeing my whole family there. I used to go and watch artists in this arena as a kid, and it was always like, I used to look at it and think, wow, like if whoever performs in here has to be like a mega star, you know? And then we did it, so that was for me, like that was the best.
I mean, also seeing him react to it, it's really great because we see each other, we see each other living out their dreams, you know, and it's lovely to see people kind of live it. And so he was so pumped about Manchester, I remember being so excited. We have so many. I mean, we have like. I mean, I did Ireland arena in Ireland where my family are, and they gave me like a 4-minute standing ovation.
Wow.
4 minutes, and I was just like, oh my god, it will not shut up. But keep going. But it was wicked, and obviously, when the first time we heard a song on the radio, all time low.
We sat around the radio.
We were kids listening to it. The
first time in America we heard Glad You Came on the
radio.
radio.
Yeah, the first time.
We were in a car in like a little mini bus thing.
Yeah.
And it came on, and we were in America, and it was like, what? Like,
that's pretty cool.
It was cool, man.
Oh, I mean, the last tour, arena tour 2 years ago, was Tom. Like that was such like seeing Tom on stage and just, you know, it was just a wonderful experience. Obviously, it was a bittersweet.
Right. Yeah.
Tom passed, but
I'm sorry about that, really. I think it took a lot of us, all fans as well.
Thank you. But it was just, obviously, I look back at it and fondly seeing him, like he was so happy and so fulfilled in that moment. So I think that was also another amazing moment with his family and his kids there. So just so many. I mean, just
it's a lot. Like I'm going through my head now. There's just so many happy memories and more that we want to create. You know, I think that's when you talk about how great these experiences have been. It makes you, certainly with me in my head now, I'm like, this is why I want to do more.
I'm glad. I mean, really happy you guys are here in India as well. So more to come, and definitely more memories to create as well.
Yes, please.
It's been 10 years since Word of Mouth released, right? Now it's been huge ever since that. Walks Like Rihanna has been a huge hit. So many different songs. Cool. When you look back on the making of the album, is anything that stands out for you? Like when you guys were making that entire album, it took 2 years, if I'm not wrong. It took about 2 years.
Yeah. Remember we skipped a year, didn't we? Because we weren't happy with the quality of the album.
Right.
We wanted to fix quite a lot of it. So I remember there was quite a few arguments actually. It was quite a rough period between not so much a little bit between the band. You always have little arguments, especially when you're writing. There's always little arguments creatively.
Sometimes it's good though.
Yeah, it's good.
Definitely good. Yeah.
Because more with labels.
Because you care. Because you care. So.
Well, I remember it was quite rough with like the record label at the time because obviously they wanted to put an album out. But what's funny is that on the record label side, to be fair to them, Walks Like Rihanna was a song that we didn't want to release. Really.
Oh, interesting.
It wasn't a song that we weren't in love with it, but they were, and we sort of had to go with them on that one. They had that. They said no, we went right. We argued so much. We weren't going to win, and we went fine, whatever. And it was a huge hit.
Yeah.
And we love singing it now.
No, we love singing it.
We love it.
It's a fun track.
It's such a fun track.
I think at the time we had like these egos a bit.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're cool. We're cooler than this. And you get on stage, and when it comes on, you're like, okay, this is great. It's so fun to sing, and the crowd goes crazy. So
did you have anybody in mind when you wrote that song? Like, did you have someone who actually walked like Rihanna?
We didn't write that song. No. So that was one that the record label pitched to us, which was right in the process of us writing the next single, and that one came, and they were like, we want it to be this, and we were trying to write something so different to that. But
we've met Rihanna over the years. We've worked
did she bring it up?
Gone to the same events and stuff like that, and we just thought too, was like, we don't want to be like, that's a bit weird to talk about Rihanna that way. We thought.
She did say it was great though.
She did say that, yeah.
She did say it was great.
But I think we took ourselves way too seriously, and
now
we realise that.
We thought we were too cool.
Yeah,
in retrospect, you're like, hey, now
it was fun. It's fun. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. It's one of my favourite songs to do.
I'm glad. I mean, that's amazing. Tonight's show in Bangalore, you guys are playing at 1522, right? Talking more about that, what can we expect? Of course, the classic hits as well. Any surprises in between?
Yeah, well, I mean, this little tour we're doing in India came quite last minute. So the creative side weren't me and Siva are building at the moment for the to put on a bigger show, and but we after we did Mumbai, we were really happy with how it went. We've got a couple of little bits in there that I think will be a nice surprise. Little changes of we switch it up in what we do. So I'm not maybe some sort maybe a cover or two that might throw in there that might be popular with the certainly were popular in Mumbai. So yeah, I think they're gonna really enjoy it. I mean we were blown away in Mumbai.
It was like what 40 degrees on stage.
Yeah.
It was like, is it hot in here? Or is it just? But yeah, it was.
It'll be a little bit cooler in Bangalore.
So it actually is cooler here.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's important too that me and Max wanted to also put on a show and put a lot of the hits together and give people a summary, like a catch up.
Yeah.
Because we've never come here and like, here's the songs that you've missed over the past 12 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna. I think people are gonna be pleased at what we set up.
Yeah.
And one message to the fans of Bangalore City, like why they should come out tonight and catch you guys. Of course they will, but
listen, like I was out last night on the streets of Bangalore. You guys know how to party, so I'm expecting you guys to bring it tonight because that was incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Honestly, listen, Max.
if you just say that your favorite team is RCB, then they're gonna follow you.
Your favorite team is RCB.
I love RCB. Do anyone wears yellow tonight? Right, you're getting thrown out. You're not coming in.
I love that.
Gotta change my outfit.
Of course, this show is produced and promoted by KCT Entertainment and Young Global. So I want to thank you guys for your time this morning. But before I let you guys go, I have a small little game for you. That I want to see if you can guess. Now these are quotes that your band members have said to each other, said in public. So I want you to guess who said this, all right?
Max is really good at this. I've got a very bad long-term memory.
So one of you guys said, I once ate an entire jar of peanut butter in one sitting. It was both the best and worst decision ever.
I'd say Jay. I'd say Jay
I feel like
said
it
that.
might have been you.
You're right. Jay said that.
Jay.
Jay Wiggins said that. All right. I used to be so shy, but being in a band has really brought me out of my shell. I can't believe how far I've come.
Maybe me.
That was you, yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one right because I remember saying it.
Okay, this next one. Performing live is my favorite part of being in the band. The connection with the audience is incredible.
That feels like any of us would say that.
I think that I said that.
He said that.
Oh, no.
It's my favourite thing though.
Yeah,
It's always been my favourite thing.
All right, the last one. Music has always been my escape. No matter what's going on in my life, singing makes everything better.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Nathan said that.
Yes.
So you guys, how come it's just the two of you guys? I mean, we don't see Jay and.
Well,
Nathan.
they're obviously Jay's doing a theatre tour right now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
and this was quite
Last minute. As you
last
mentioned.
minute. This show, so.
And he's writing a book as well.
Yeah.
Well, he has written a book.
He has written a book. And
He's got a book out at the minute, like a fantasy.
One world, your station. Radio 1.